because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. But pity anyone who falls down and has no one to help the other up. Also, two lie down together, they will keep warm. But how can one keep warm alone? Though one may be overpowered, two can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. I want you to think a moment about independence. Your own independence. I think your mom helped us think about it last night. I'm sorry for those of you who weren't there. But as you grow up or see a child grow up, you see them go through multiple stages of life. And they go through this stage of independence where, David, I'm sure there was a moment where you could tie your own shoes for the first time. And your mom was probably rather excited, right? Because she didn't have to help out, or dad didn't help out. There's a point in time where you have this individualism and you can do things on your own. You can fend for yourself, worry about yourself, take care of yourself. In society, we value that and we seem to honor that quite a bit, but that's not necessarily what this passage today is getting at, is it? It's not talking about independence. Instead, we read about how two are better than one. Abbie, you're better off with David than you are without. David, you're better off with Abbie than you are without. Two are better than one. Technically speaking, this passage isn't actually about marriage, but that's okay. What it's really about is talking about traveling companions that are journeying together. And you guys are going to be journeying together for a long while, journeying down to Texas, journeying to Boston or Massachusetts, wherever you're going right now after this. And you're going to journey, and you're going to strengthen one another. And the reason you guys are able to strengthen one another is because it's about companionship. Each of you living selflessly for one another, dependent upon one another for companionship. We see that in the other passage that you guys chose for today, which was from Genesis chapter 2. So then the Lord God said, "It is not good for man to be alone. I will make a helper fit for him." So the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall on the man, and while he was asleep, he took one of his ribs and he closed up the place with flesh. And the rib that the Lord God had taken, he made into a woman and brought her to the man. And the man said, "This at last is bone of my bones, flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man. Therefore a man shall leave his father and mother and hold fast to his wife, and they will become one flesh." Two are better than one. You depend on one another for support. The passage says that they have a good reward for their work. You guys can share the workload of the house, making food for one another, cleaning it, whatever you got going on. You share that work together. When one of you falls, the other can help you back up. Because sometimes that's going to happen. Life is going to get a little hard, and you might get knocked around a little bit, and you might not know what's coming. You might lose your footing, and yet David can lift you back up. And Abbie can lift you back up. Two are better than one because they can be stronger and they can take each other through adversity. Two are better than one because they can bear each other's burdens. Two are better than one because they can amplify the joy that you experience in your life. That's why we have everybody else here, right? Because 75 is better than 25 in a backyard, right? Two are better than one. But that's not where the passage ends. It says, a cord of 3 strands is not broken easily. So apparently 3 is better than 2. If you're tracking with me here. Now this third companion, you've known him. You've known him. And now he joins you together Maybe it's a little bit beyond the scope of the Old Testament texts to talk about Jesus, but really it's not, because we see him, pictures of Jesus all over the place, that expectant Messiah ready to come. And it's Jesus is the one who joins the two of you together. You're not only supposed to depend on each other, but you're supposed to depend on him and the forgiveness that he's given to you, that he expects each of you to offer to one another. Forgiveness. It's what keeps that three-stranded cord together. Giving grace to one another, being humble when you yourself do wrong, which is the hardest thing to do in life, asking for forgiveness. These moments you depend on one another as you both depend on Christ. Because it's Christ who turns that marriage from just being a contract to being a covenant, binding you together. And he doesn't just bind you together. He actually binds every single one of us who believe in Jesus Christ together. So as you depend on each other, don't forget about the four people, the two couples that said they would pledge their love and support to you. Each and every day, no matter what you go through, they're there. And so is probably everybody else that's here, because they love you enough to be present in this day. Though you crave independence, always remember 2 is better than 1, and 3 is better than 2. It's at this time that we get to transition to the vows that you have selected for one another. David, you can repeat after me. I, David.
I, David.
Take you, Abbie.
Take you, Abbie.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
My one true love.
My one true love.
And my partner before God.
And my partner before God.
I will cherish our union.
I will cherish our union.
And love you more each day.
And love you more each day.
Than I did the day before.
Than I did the day before.
I promise to be faithful.
I promise to be faithful.
Supportive.
Supportive.
And loyal.
Loyal.
And to give you my companionship.
And to give you my companionship.
And love throughout all the changes of life.
And love throughout all the changes of life.
I will love you enough to risk being hurt.
I will love you enough to risk being hurt.
Trust you when I don't understand.
Trust you when I don't understand.
Weep with you in heartache.
Weep with you in heartache.
And celebrate life with you in joy.
And celebrate life with you in joy.
Loving what I know of you.
Loving what I know of you.
Trusting what I do not yet know.
Trusting what I do not yet know.
I will receive you as my equal.
I will receive you as my equal.
Throughout all our days.
Throughout all our days.
Abbie, repeat after me. I, Abbie.
I, Abbie.
Take you, David.
Take you, David.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
My one true love.